BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a bit of an overview of what took place yesterday. So we broke out of the 200 exponential moving average on the 4 hourly finally. Also, we on the daily basically liquidated probably quite a significant amount of longs and shorts all in a single day. So you normally see a counterbody look like this. You call it a shooting star, which is normally quite bearish if it were to flash red, but it's not, it's green. And as we smashed through the 200 simple, exponential, 50 exponential and the 50 simple, looks to me like it was a bear hunt, and a lot of those shorts just got wiped out. And it could easily just be at this point now just a matter of continuing up with the trend that was given to us a while back from the from the bullish divergence on this RSI, which is still moving strong. So momentum's still looking good. So yeah, looks like a bit of a bear hunt there, a bear trap. So if we take ourselves to the 4 hourly, because this is where the price action is starting to really change up its behaviour. That big move up yesterday and a move back down, only to be supported on the centre of a Bollinger Band. Standard practice, really. If you're going to take a position anywhere, it's either going to be a long or an open position at the top of a Bollinger Band centre, 65% more likely to remain above the top of the band. And if we were to close down below it, then obviously we could consider this whole thing to be a bull trap. It doesn't look like that at the moment. Actually looks quite good. So as far as the short-term time frame is concerned, so long as we're holding 26,671 and trending up with each 4 hourly closure, things are probably going to continue up. And like I said last week, and to the people on the Patreon, I suppose, and I'm doing a Patreon tonight if you want to join the stream, I did say to them on Friday, I said, look, I'm not going to tell the whole world yet, but I honestly think that there's a good chance that we move back up to 30s at this point now. It does look like it's going to do that kind of thing. And yeah, it looks like it probably will. First major hurdle, though, is going to be the 28,500. There's obviously a few hurdles. 28,500 is a horizontal area of significance, but we've got the 200 simple here as well, which is 27,800. So we front-run that yesterday a little bit. But as far as momentum's concerned, it's good. And you clear this area here and then get back above these zones, then 30,000 really could just be done in a day. It could be one of those explosive moves that just gets done, probably, within a few hours. It could easily happen just like that. And you think that that's crazy because we're talking about big numbers, but if you're talking about percents, from where we are right now, that's an 18% move. You think that that's impossible, but because we've been sitting around in sideways for such a long period of time. But this is what the good thing about being sideways is that volatility does expand and basically explode. And we used to see these sort of things all the time, and they do happen regularly in the history of Bitcoin, and even in traditional markets. I don't know if you saw last week, but Tesla was up 10% in a single day, and that's probably, you have to check if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Tesla is, if not the or one of the largest market cap companies out there, and it can still muster up a 10% move in a day. So yeah, 18% for Bitcoin is not impossible, but even if it doesn't happen in a day, a trending move over a period of weeks, maybe towards the end of the year, to take us up to there is absolutely no problem at all. And at the moment, we're quite close to confirming that trend to go up to that level and beyond. Now, I've been saying for a while that the accumulation for Bitcoin generally, for the majority of what's going to be considered to be this bull market, is going to be between 20,000 and 40,000. So effectively, we're still within that range. Yeah, we're still below the center of that range, really. So it's, accumulation at this level is perfectly acceptable if you fast forward and look 2.5 years in the future and see where we are from here. And we've gone up another 500, 600% from this level. So that's the best way to really stand back and admire and interpret the price action for what we're seeing right now. Day to day, minute to minute price action is most of the time just noise for me. Not particularly bothered if we don't make this move or not. It just gives us more opportunity to buy lower. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we want to go lower. It looks like we do want to trend higher. And these areas here, there's 27,700 or 800 to the 28,500 500 area. That's the main area to see if we get rejected. Because if we get rejected from here, it's just going to be a lower high, and it's no big deal, but it would suggest that we're coming down to form a lower low at some point before we go any higher. If we break this level, back up to the previous local high, and maybe even higher than that. But then, look, realistically, how high is it going to go from there? You know, it's not, as far as I can tell, ready to really expand much higher than that, go on to new all-time highs. It wouldn't fit the 4-year market cycle model either, but it could make for some decent short-term trades. And like I said, I've been taking positions on altcoins because I believe that altcoins, well, the liquidity to begin with is pretty low. The order books have been pretty low, significantly lower than they would be normally. And the way I saw this move unfold would be that actually the whole of crypto should catch a bit of a move, and the more illiquid or the smaller cap under traded coins, they're the ones that are likely to do big moves in the short term, only to get faded because of the scarcity of the volume on the order books. But I still believe that to be the case. We see even now, after what happened yesterday, Atom, for instance, which is one of the ones I bought in spot, still up versus its Bitcoin pair, and technically looking to complete this breakout after a rejection on the 50 exponential moving average on the daily. So things do look quite good across the board, and I don't really feel like I need to change my overall analysis and the way that things are moving. The one thing that didn't take place yesterday, which was possible, although it didn't, which is good that it hasn't happened actually, it's definitely the best preference, is that the Dixie was rejected again from that major level, that 105.3 wrecked City FM area. This is still a bullish chart though, we should expect it to get picked up. The best place to see a pickup on this one would be down at this golden cross retest, which sits at 103.4. So if we move down to there, then we can flip bearish again, I suppose, across the board for stocks, indexes, and crypto and whatnot. But for the moment, the rejection from here could lead us down incrementally, bit by bit, towards the golden cross retests. The exponentials are here. We're probably going to get a golden cross on simple moving averages at some point this week, which sits a little lower at 103, and both of those areas would be like major dip buying and areas to maybe try some forex trades. But until then, the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. This could be technically the next big pullback for Dixie, and that would suit crypto very well with the way that it's positioned and looking to continue up in this trend. So good luck to all of you that took positions, and if you want to join the Patreon, like I say, links in the description below. I'll be doing a live stream tonight and on Friday, so hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.